Welcome back, everyone. We're approaching the end of round 5 here tonight. Abzak, yes, the third place playoff and the final are both one leg, only a single leg. So we have two more matches to watch here. Starting the third place playoff between Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge and Limz Entertainment, representing Mombasa and Donholm, respectively. Both the lounges are now mathematically out of the running. The top two lounges are Parklands and Buruburu. Uh, shall both finish with a minimum of 3 points, and the bottom two will finish with a maximum of 2 points. So the gap between the top two and the bottom two will widen to at least 5 points. So yeah, it's chances of qualifying for the final tournament gone for the bottom two lounges, but we'll be seeing them in the third place playoff here. Yeah, it's been they've given us some entertaining matches. I think the last time we saw them play was in round 3. The encounters between these two teams have usually gone in the way of Limz Entertainment, and so perhaps Don Bashrah will be looking for some revenge at least and get the maximum points they can here. As you just saw on the stream, we're also running Savannah Fight Night 18. Presented by Jiwa Esports tomorrow night. Lineal Championship Series we run for the Tekken community. So if you're so inclined, you can catch up with us there tomorrow night, same time, 7:30. But for now, we are going to the third place playoff here. We're getting straight in. Limz Entertainment, of course, in the red. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge in the blue. And once again, the third place playoff is only one leg. The final is only one leg, so we have 2 more matches to play here. We're seeing a few lag spikes, but hopefully they don't persist. It's looking quite nasty at the minute, the connection between these two. But hopefully that does not continue. Limz were bearing down on goal there, but they lost possession. Don Bashrah now getting the ball for the first time. Youssef Fatal, quite a number of lag spikes here. It's looking nasty here. Kenny Dalglish, that's an interesting choice there. I don't know why you'd look for that lobbed pass in that situation. But yeah, we've seen a pause. I'm not... I mean, for these players' sake, I hope those lag spikes don't continue because it's looking rough. A connection is looking rough. But I think they're going to have to soldier on nevertheless, unless one of them disconnects. We've had a few laggy matches before, but I don't think anywhere we've had like a lot of lag spikes. So fingers crossed those don't continue. Of course, in the first semi-final, there were connection issues after the first leg. Kweti were 5-2 up, and Don Bashrah agreed to drop down to the third place playoff without a second leg being played. So obviously, personally, I'm not sure where the connection issues could be stemming from, but we can only hope they disappear or they lessen as time passes. But here's Limz losing possession here. The lag spikes do make it quite difficult to sort of pay attention to the game. But here's Don Bashrah, the chance. It's a very interesting choice again. Again, I'm not a FIFA pro. These guys would obviously know better than I do, but in that situation, I'd have gone for the far post. Big chance wasted there by Don Bashrah, and Limz had a chance of their own there. It's blasted wide by Luis Muriel, who I believe is playing for Atalanta these days in Serie A. Don Bashrah in possession again, but they lose it. Commentators curse. A nice bit of play here from Don Bashrah. A few passes being stringed together. Looking for a chance here to shoot. Kylian Mbappe cutting inside. Gets a shot off to the left eventually, but it's a big block. Youssef Attal receives the short corner. Don Bashrah applying the pressure at the minute, but Limz holding on so far. They've lost possession immediately. Youssef Attal could get a goal here. Big block there, I think, from Marcel Desailly for Limz. Alphonso Davies. Didier Drogba. Again, this match really is just for pride now. I don't like calling it a dead rubber match because there's still bragging rights. But I'm sure we've seen quite a number of people rooting for Donny on social media. They'll be very disappointed to learn that their team is now out. No chance to qualify for the top 2 places. There's Kessie again for Don Bashrah. Don Bashrah have looked the more dominant side so far, but haven't managed to get a goal yet. Limz have been on the back foot in all of their matches so far. And that's strange considering that each of the encounters against Don Bashrah in the league so far they've won. Someone can correct me in the chat if I'm mistaken, but I do believe every single encounter between these two lounges so far has gone the way of Donny. But right now Mombasa is looking the dominant side. But here's a big chance now for Limz Entertainment. Drogba, oh my god, terrible shot there. I don't know if that was a shot or a lob through pass. I wasn't able to catch it well, but my goodness. Some big chances being wasted here on both sides. I think the biggest one was the one that fell to Don Bashrah earlier, but they have another one here, Bamba, bearing down the left wing. Some very interesting decisions being made in the final third. You're seeing both teams getting forward and getting in dangerous areas, but then some interesting passes being made, some interesting shots being made. Neither team capitalizing on their chances as of yet. Kylian Mbappe and Bashrah still in possession here. Don Bashrah, I can say, have definitely dominated possession, but that dominance has to translate to goals at some point. There's only one leg to play here. And I don't think either team will want to go to extra time. For the sake of time, as the organizers, we wouldn't want it to go to extra time either. But both teams seem to be evenly matched so far as we approach halftime. Frank Kessie. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge still in possession, still looking for space to get a shot off. I don't think we'll be seeing too much injury time. No injury time whatsoever. That's the end of the first half. Yeah, management has confirmed it in the Twitch chat. In terms of the head-to-head, as far as head-to-head goes, yeah, Donholm have won all 3 of the encounters so far, but as it stands, this 4th one is 0-0. you can see some adjustments being made here by Don Bashrah. This is their feed we're watching on the stream. Given the run of play, it's Don Bashrah going to be disappointed not to be in the lead. And it does seem to be one of those situations where the team that gets the first goal might kick on and win the entire game. And Limz! I actually thought that would be a penalty. I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised that didn't end up being a penalty. I think Don Bashrah have dodged the bullet there, but Limz was still coming forward, but no dice in the end. Kylian Mbappe. Kenny Dalglish with the ball roll gets past the defender. Could see the first clear-cut chance for Don Bashrah for a while, but it's a big block there from Marcel Desailly. It's a very tight game between these two so far. Again, pretty much only playing for pride at this point because they're both out of contention for the top two places. Didier Drogba here. Dispossessed, and now Kenny Dalglish in possession. Raul for Limz. 1-0 to Limz Entertainment. There is the first goal. The deadlock has finally been broken. And I know Don Bashrah will not be happy with that because they've dominated possession in this game so far. Given the run of play, they really do not deserve to be behind. But in the same vein, they've had some good chances to take the lead, to score a few goals, but they just haven't taken them. And Limz have managed to do so before they've been able to. So some adjustments being made here by Don Bashrah. Oh, we're still in team management. So once again, SFN 18 coming up. Lineal Championship Series we run for the Tekken community. Presented by Jiwe Esports. You can catch up with us on their platforms tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Building communities here at Ace Pro Gaming, as we still see Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge making adjustments to their squad. They're actually gonna want to fight to get themselves back in the game here, having wasted a single second kicking off. I'm seeing some lag spikes again. The game was running smoothly for the longest time. Hopefully it's just a momentary issue. Christian Eriksen, of course, at the center of the football community in recent days, suffering cardiac arrest against Finland at the Euros. And I can only assume that's a team of the season card Limz have there. But here's Bamba for Don Bashrah. A lot of lag spikes here, but they could get the goal. Youssef Attal making it 1-1. Playing through the lag, you have to respect it. 1-1 between these two lounges now. And we're in for an interesting finish. Hopefully these lag spikes don't persist, but Don Bashrah could be making it 2-1 here. Youssef Attal to Shankalai. It's a big save there from I think that's Lev Yashin in goal for Limz, right? Across there from Cancelo. There's a big volley there, and it's a big block there from Limz. We should be getting on the counter here. Raul offside, unfortunately. Time is moving. And it's increasingly seeming like the team that's going to get the next goal could win the game. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge with another corner. Crosses it out of the box to Kylian Mbappe. The finesse not enough to beat Lev Yashin there. Cheeky effort from outside the box. Marcel Desailly on the ball now. Gianluca Zambrotta not able to get on the ball before it gets out of play. Still seeing, unfortunately, some lag spikes here. But the two lounges are playing through it. Youssef Attal for Chan Salai. Back to Attal. Don Bashrah could make it 2-1 here. It's a big block. Limz defending fairly well so far. Into the 70th minute. And Limz are very much still the team under pressure, but Limz could get a goal here. If that pass was completed, that definitely would have been a goal. That's a decent piece of play from Limz there. Of course, still forward here. Silas Omangituka on the ball now. Loses the ball to Joao Cancelo. And now Kenny Dalglish on the ball. Tries to play. I'm not sure that was Chancelay. Was caught offside in the end. And both teams, the game is still 1-1. I think Don Bashrah have dominated a bit less. Limz have imposed, have gotten a bit more settled. But neither team able to break and take the lead. Limz with a decent chance here. The ball eventually goes back to Don Bashrah. That was very dangerous, but they get a goal kick. Going to the last 10 minutes in game. Walker looking for Chancelay, but pass is intercepted fairly easily as well. Bit sloppy from Don Bashrah there. There's Omangituka again. See him with the chops trying to create some space to shoot, but not enough. As it stands, we'll be going into extra time. We're into the last 10 in-game minutes. I think the team that manages to get another goal at this stage will be in a good position to win the game. Chancelay looking for Bamba. Limz's defense has been quite solid in this game. In fact, the defense for both teams has been fairly solid, but the attack so solid that the attackers on both sides can't seem to be able to carve them open. We're into the 86th minute now. It is still 1-1. We'll be seeing this game going into extra time. And Bamba here just gives up on the chase immediately. Both teams still looking to make some changes that could perhaps win them the game in these dying moments. As it stands, we will be going into extra time again. Fair to say that it's looking unlikely now that we'll beat the curfew, but hopefully we can finish up as soon as we can. And again, from that point of view, as an organizer, as the organizers, we'd be hoping that one of these teams can get a goal at this rate. At this stage, sorry. But yeah, still 1-1 between these two teams. Looking more and more likely that we'll head into extra time. Christian Eriksen on the ball for Limz, but he loses it. 1 minute of added time here. This should be the last attack. If we see a goal here, it's gonna be mad. Don Bashrah with the final chance of the game here, of regular time. Chancelay. Oh! Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge in the 91st minute have won the game. Bro. Fantastic stuff there from Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge. For the first time, getting one over Limz Entertainment. Winning that one 2-1. Man. 91st minute winner. You love to see it. And I think it's fair to say that Don Bashrah deserved that because they did dominate possession. Though more so in the first half. They looked the better side for most of the match. Limz were under pressure for a lot of the game. And I think once we look at the stats, I could be wrong, but I can bet Don Bashrah had most of the possession. But yeah, Don Bashrah in the 91st minute getting the goal. 54% for Don Bashrah again. 91st minute winning the game. So congratulations to them. Limz Entertainment finishing bottom in a tournament for the first time this season.